Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics.
How massive was the spring just for you to really not just get acclimated, of course, with the playbook, to get acclimated with the scheme, but to really just get to know the guys and get to know the team and just how important that was for you?
To me, I mean, that was the biggest part, the latter, getting here, getting to know the guys, you know. I mean, we have such a great culture here. I mean, everyone talks about it. I'm sure all throughout your interviews that you have, Coach Mallory's done such a great job here. I mean, just setting the culture. And, I mean, when I came on a visit here, that's what I knew I wanted to be a part of. You know, just these guys and how family-oriented it is here. And, yeah, I mean, it was nice to get here and get a jump start on the offense as well. But, I mean, I really just love the guys that are around here, and that's what I love most about being here in the spring for sure.
Coach Bath, describe him of what he brings as a coach, from what he demands of you each and every day, but also how you can relate to him on really any given topic that's not even football related.
That's actually what I love most about Coach Bath is when I want to coach, I want a coach that's personable. And to me, Coach Bath is so good on that level. He's very personable. You can relate to him. You can always come to him. His door is always open if you need to talk. And as a scheme, I mean, I love what he does. As a simplistic, I love being simple. I love just having guys know what they're doing. So I mean, as long as we're on the same page, I think he does a really good job of keeping it simple. And simple is always good to me. I mean, so on that side of the scheme, I mean, I love what we do. I think we do it really well. You know, it's like having a restaurant. You know, you don't want a big menu and have to be good at a lot of things, but you have a small menu and you're really good at your base stuff, then that speaks volumes to other people, you know.
I feel like one of the observations I've had of him too is sometimes when you hear words like compassionate, door always open, I can almost bring a description of not really hard on you guys. He's extremely hard on you guys. It's that balance of being very determined, being very strict in what he expects of you guys, but also the other side where you guys can relate to. It just seems like the balance he strikes very well.
Oh, no, absolutely. And I think you hit on the nail on the head, you know. I mean, that's very hard to do as a coach, and I think he does a very good job at that. You know, keeping it and knowing how to coach different guys too. I mean, he's going to be hard on one guy and he's going to be hard on everybody, but to do it differently, I mean, he's got a special aspect of that, you know.
Cade has been here a long time. How has him just being in this system helped all of you guys out, from you to Evan, to really get acclimated and be ready for what's going to come here in less than a week now?
You know, actually, I mean, I've talked to Cade a few times and told him how much I appreciate him. Because I mean, there's a lot of guys that can be told what he was told and just shut the door and leave everybody out, you know. But he's the same dude if he was told he got the job he's told to his role right now. So I mean, I appreciate the heck out of that kid, man. He's such an awesome dude, an awesome teammate, and I mean, I love the dude, seriously. I mean, he's helped all of us out, honestly.
So much can be made of when people hear competition, when people hear competing for a job, that could be some personal animosity, or that guys don't talk to each other as you go through it. But you guys got to talk to one another. It's a quarterback room. It's a quarterback position. What about this camp have you really enjoyed, Gavin, of just all of you, just together, and how you collectively are one unit?
Absolutely. I mean, Coach Bath told us from the beginning, I mean, this is going to be all of us together, you know. One person goes out, we all have his back, you know. And that's kind of the promise that we made to each other, you know. If you're in, we got you. If I'm in, you guys got me, you know. And we just have a room full of really great guys, honestly. And at the end of the day, you can't worry about anybody else in a competition. And if you are, you're worried about the wrong thing, you know. You got to control what you can control and worry about yourself and encourage others, you know. I mean, that's what all of us did. And, I mean, we're still here and we're still got each other's back. And just a great group of guys, like I said.
What do you feel you bring to the position? And for those that maybe haven't seen you play yet, how you describe yourself as the commander in the pocket?
I'd say that's probably one of my strengths is the pocket. Um, I have very good timing. I mean, I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and I try to use my strengths to override the weaknesses, you know. Like, I'm not a very fast guy, and I don't have a very strong arm. But like I said, I mean, I'm pretty good with timing, and I know each of my receivers. I know what they're going to do, what they're going to break, and when they're going to break. And, like, I have good relationship like that. So, I mean, and I mean, I like to encourage guys, and I'm not a loud leader. I wouldn't say I'm more of an encouraging and loving type guy. Like, and I mean that's just kind of the person who I am. That's how I am off the field. You know, I'm just checking up on guys. I mean, just loving. I feel like my dad spoke this to me. I mean, since I was little, it's been inspire to change, don't shame to change. And I mean, that was my senior year quote. And I've just lived by that my entire life, and that's just how I feel like I lead.